I love this book, Intergalactic War. What the freak
you
is
better
this?
read these.
Hello, girly pops or reader pops for this video. This week, Ryan, my husband, is going to choose every book that I read. I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I am just so terrified at what he's gonna choose. I'm gonna take him to the bookstore and he's gonna choose 3 books of whatever genre, anything he wants. He already has 3 picked out in his mind, so I have no idea what he has in store for me, but I think it'll be a bonding experience for us and it'll give me a little bit of insight into what Ryan thinks about books because I have this full-fledged hobby that's mostly a me thing, you know? So we're gonna bring him into this part of my life today and see what books he chooses for me. So let's go.
I wouldn't find what I want without you knowing.
Well, I need to use the restroom, so
Okay.
why don't you take it and vlog?
Okay, I got it. Oh, I'ma get her good. I'ma get her good. Stereotypical masculine book. Imagine I made her read this. Every 19-year-old who's trying to be an entrepreneur has read that book. Let's see. Howdy. All right, here we go. I'm gonna see what she says if I hand her this book. It's probably a good book. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I just wanted to see your reaction. I can't find. How do you find books?
You're joking.
I'm joking.
I told you.
Alright, you can take the phone.
No business books.
I don't want you to read that anyway.
People say that's a red flag on TikTok if he reads the 4-hour work week.
I agree.
Let me take a guess.
No, not Aragon. Hunger Games is pretty good.
I've read that before. What's the last name of the author?
I should probably look that up, huh? Oh yeah, found one of them.
Oh my gosh.
Ready?
Yeah. Ender's Game?
Yeah.
What is this?
You've never heard of it?
I feel like I have, but
It's a great book.
you read it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I read it.
This sounds fun.
Every book I'm giving you, I've read.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
it's a great book. Wait, yeah, it's a great book.
Okay. Junior, that's so cute.
There's a rocket in my pocket. I think there's a zamp in the lamp. Sometimes I am quite certain there's a curtain in the curtain. Book number 2.
This is Harry Potter.
Where's the Sorcerer's Stone? Oh, this is a fun cover.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
Wait, it looks so little. When I was young, it felt like a huge book.
I know. I remember how little the words felt too. I tried reading this in like 2nd grade.
Oh, there it is. It's the plaid cover.
Oh, cool. There you go. That's book number 2.
Oh,
like
this
in
is
the color
so
scheme.
fun.
All right, and then the last one. So excited. I remember when I read this for the first time, I was like freaking out at how epic it was.
Aw.
Oh, there it is. Okay, final book, The Lightning Thief. Now this is a lineup.
This is actually epic.
I'm so excited for you to read these.
Oh, this is so fun.
This is awesome. I'll buy them for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw, you're so cute.
I'm so excited for her to read these books and they give me the review. Ender's Game is really good.
I feel like it will be.
Spoiler, you want to see the end? I used to always go to the end of books that I would buy and read the end for some reason. How bad, how toxic is that?
So bad.
I just couldn't resist. And it would always be like one word, like, and then I woke up.
Okay, me and my reading buddy over there, he has his own chair. So I have 2 books that Ryan chose out. Harry Potter, of course, and then Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief. I can't remember if I read all of this book when I was in 7th grade, but I definitely read some of it. And then I think I was 10 when I was getting babysat this one summer for the first time. And my parents' only request was that I read the first book of Harry Potter. So I did end up doing that by force, kind of, because it wasn't my idea to do it. So I was like, I don't want to read Harry Potter, what the heck? So I remember the first chapter very well, but I don't remember any of the rest. And I'm actually so excited because this is giving me a very autumnal vibe and I have been wanting to read books that give me that vibe. And then I also want to watch the movies all in order. And I probably will end up reading, well, we'll see. After reading this book, we'll see if I want to continue reading the series for myself because Ryan read the entire series as a kid, which I did not know. I'm currently on page 28 and I'm excited to get into the thick of it. And I love the plaid spines on all of these paperbacks and I want to have all of them. And then they're all next to each other and they make this plaid, beautiful, autumnal little look. So I'm gonna drink my coffee and read Harry Potter. the next day and I'm now on page 113. He is finally arriving at Hogwarts and I'm glad because I do not enjoy reading the part where he's with his aunt and uncle living under the stairs. They're just annoying. So I'm excited that he's finally going to Hogwarts now. And from here, I don't remember a single thing that happened from my childhood. So I'm very curious to see how it goes. Good morning, guys. It's the next day and I actually finished all of Harry Potter last night. It felt slow at the beginning and then I feel like I just flew past the last 2/3 of the book, just really went by quickly for me. And I would be so excited to actually read all of the books because I hear by book 3 it gets very exciting and I am so pumped to watch the movie now. It's just so cool to see that they actually made, well, from my very small memory, good movies based off these books. And also, this is so funny. There was actually a plot twist at the end and I got duped. I got pranked by this book, and you would think with how popular the series is, being shocked by the plot wouldn't be a thing at this point, but I actually completely forgot that that was a thing. I don't think I actually know the story of Harry Potter that well, if I'm being honest, but it's just cool that I haven't gotten any spoilers considering that this is like one of the biggest books ever. Well, that's not true, is it? Anyways, now it's time to read The Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan, and I'm pretty sure I read this in 7th grade. I can't remember if it was a required school reading. I feel like it'd be a strange required reading, but I think it was because I do not think I picked this up on my own. So I'm also very curious to see how much of this I remember. And the words on the page are really big, so I'm excited to read this one. I'm gonna get started on this and see how far we get into it today. Good morning, guys. It's the next day, but I'm wearing the same crew neck as the clip before, I think. I don't know. The Lightning Thief. I am now 238 pages in, so I've gotten pretty far in. There's only 375 pages, so I'm gonna finish it today. But I was thinking about all the similarities between Harry Potter and Percy Jackson, because I feel like these were kind of popular around the same time. Actually, that's probably not true. Harry Potter was popular first, possibly, I don't really know. But Harry Potter is like 10 years old in this book, and Percy Jackson is in 6th grade. I think they're both like 10 or 11 years old. So I have not read a book with a main character who is that old in a long time. But I think it's funny because the similarities so far in both of these books are that they are something other than human, but they don't know about it. There are people whose names you shouldn't say, like Voldemort in Harry Potter, and then the mythological gods in this book, they're like, you shouldn't say their names out loud. But the main characters don't know that, so they just say the words recklessly. And then of course we just have lots of conflict and then resolution because they're on an adventure. And so it's just happening multiple times throughout the book. I think I was definitely enjoying Harry Potter more than I'm enjoying Percy Jackson. I don't know, this one just felt very fall-esque to me. But we got to a scene with Medusa in this book, and in my little childhood memory, that was the scene that ended the book. And I don't have any memories past that scene, so I'm thinking possibly maybe I never actually finished the book and I stopped halfway, because that chapter was definitely not at the end, it was in the middle. So I'm excited to see what the rest of the book is and see if it sparks any memories at all, because possibly I never actually finished this book when I was in 7th grade, which would be really funny. I'm gonna go finish this book, see how it goes. I'm on page 330 right now, so 45 pages left, and it's really picking up. So now I'm actually not getting bored and putting it down and looking at my phone, which is good. Hi.
Hi.
Yes, so you commissioned me to read these books.
Yes. How's it going?
I've completed 2 out of 3. Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief, and Harry Potter, The Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone, depends.
How many stars on these?
Ooh, I didn't think about star ratings. I think Harry Potter's it feels wrong to not give it 5, but I'm gonna say 4. Is that bad?
I mean, no, there's better books in the future, I think.
Yeah, I feel like it's a great
In the
start to a
series.
series. You know, like I could actually see myself reading the whole series.
Yeah.
So thank you for making me read this.
I think it's really good. Everyone comment down below your favorite book. Mine is probably Order of Phoenix,
What's that?
the 4th book.
Oh, I thought you meant in general books.
Wait, no. Sorry. No, The Goblet of Fire. It's been a while.
Is that the
It's actually been like
sixth?
9 years since I read these.
But he read the whole series. I didn't know this.
I read the full series.
I didn't know that about him. That you read a full book series.
I used to be a big bookworm. Okay, but what about Percy Jackson? Because I remember when I read that, I think I was in like 6th grade or something.
Yeah, the main character is in 6th grade.
That's why I thought it was so cool, probably.
Yeah, I feel like it's so good if you're that age.
Yeah.
But I didn't like this one as much. But I still have people in my DMs on Instagram when I was reading this saying that the series gets really good. And I believe them. I could see that happening, but if I had to choose, I would continue the Harry Potter series.
How many stars?
Like 3. I got kind of bored, honestly. I don't know, it just wasn't holding my attention.
Do you think it's the characters, or what do you think it is?
Yeah, I didn't really connect with them that much. I feel like all of the,
Hey!
Facebook.
Can you believe him?
I feel like the conflicts got solved really fast.
Yeah. I like so deeply remember the beginning where that teacher turns into
Yes.
like, what is it, like a gargoyle or something?
Like a bat leather woman.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is
Yes.
crazy. It's just cool because these are like I picked the most nostalgic books for me.
So I'm about to go buy Ender's Game.
Okay.
Where does that rank in these books? Like, do you really love that book?
I feel like Harry Potter, I think, is my favorite, but
Yeah.
just because it's so legendary, but I think
know.
Ender's Game probably, we read it for class.
Really?
Yeah, so it's kind of different. I think it's slightly more creative, potentially.
Ooh, okay.
I thought it was great.
This dude's just chilling.
Look at him. Guys, look at this.
Aw.
I'm gonna say this. Spock, shake, you got a deal? He got a deal. You got a deal, buddy?
He's just floating in space and he's content.
He loves to make business deals. Spock, do we got a deal? No? Spock, let's do a deal.
Good boy.
Oh, double deal.
All right, I'm gonna go try to find Ender's Game at Half Price Books.
Okay. I wish I could read.
Ooh, what if I make you read books?
Oh, that would be good for me.
Just one.
Guys, comment down below what kind of books you want to read.
I have now acquired Ender's Game for $4.99. Was it a cuter cover? No, but I got it for cheaper, so that's good. So this is science fiction, I believe. I've read like 40 pages so far, but this is the first book from this video that I've actually started reading it, and it's hooked me, and I actually want to continue reading it. And it's super interesting so far because, and I'm sure this is the format of a lot of science fiction books, I just don't really read science fiction, but we are following this kid. He's a third, and he's getting bullied for being a third, but we don't know what it means to be a third. And then we get a little bit more information that he's the third child in his family, and the government was like trying to see which of the children had potential for something. And so you don't really know what's happening, but it's really intriguing, so you want to keep reading to find out what all of these terms mean. And now he's being shipped off somewhere into outer space, I believe. And I think he's a prodigy. This is what I'm guessing. I think we're gonna be following this kid who's a prodigy. They really believe in him to be the leader of like the next intergalactic war. I'm not really sure yet, but it's just super interesting to be from this guy's point of view because he's so smart, but he doesn't know it yet, I think. Still predictions. I have no idea, but it's actually really good so far. I think I'm gonna actually really love this book, so I'm gonna try to read for like 4 hours straight. Why not? See how far we can get. I'm on page 82 right now. Good morning, guys. Literally just woke up. I got to page 254 last night, and I think I had a realization that I love this book in the way that you don't realize how much you love a book until you finished it, and you're like, wait, that was a genius book, and I didn't even realize it while I was reading it. But obviously I am currently reading it, so I am realizing it as I'm reading it. But this book is just fascinating for some reason. There's a movie that goes with it, and I would just love to see how they did that because all the kids in this book, they are all prodigies and geniuses, but they're literally like 9 years old or 6 years old. Like, it's just so crazy the ages he chose for them. And I wonder why he chose those ages for them, because I feel like it's gotta be some statement on like how much the youth could change the world if adults just believed in them or something like that, you know? But yeah, it's very interesting now. We actually got to see what was happening back on Earth with his brother and sister, and that part was so fascinating to me because he has a brother, Peter, who's kind of evil. And he's like not even 10 years old yet, I think. Or maybe he's 13, I don't know. He's really young, but he somehow tracked something with Russian armies or boats, something like that, and he thinks that war is gonna break out. And so he comes up with this plan of how to save the world. It is fascinating. And I cannot wait to read the end of this book. I'm actually really nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. Someone commented on my Instagram photo that they always cry when they read this book, which is not a good sign. So I'm gonna try to read the rest of it right now. I just read page 340. There was a plot twist, and that's crazy. The whole time there's like this weird tension where you feel like something's gonna get revealed, and then it finally did. But I feel like there's more still. There's still 30 pages. Finished Ender's Game, and I immediately turned on Ender's Game explanation videos because, oh wow, this almost has 1 million views. So apparently a lot of people want an explanation. I think Ryan said he was forced to read this, and not forced. It was like assigned reading in school. I can see why, because there are so many themes in this book that could be discussed, and also I feel like you could have a debate where the human's right in this scenario or someone else. Also, I feel like the synopsis of the book kind of spoils it. So if you have gotten this far in life without reading the synopsis and don't know what it's about, you should just read it without looking at anything. But I loved this book. I don't know how to rate it. I don't know how to rate any of these books with a star rating. Look at these Uggs I got. Anyways, yeah, I don't know how to rate this with a star rating. I feel like I love it and would recommend it to tons of people. So 4.5, 5 stars, I don't know. I would recommend this to a lot of people, especially when boys ask me what books to read. I don't know what to tell them, so I'm definitely gonna start recommending this, but also girls too, obviously. This could tickle the fancy of many different people. Sci-fi novel under my belt. Let's go. I enjoyed it so much. I liked this one the most out of all of these books. Shocking, because these are all so popular. I'd probably rate it Ender's Game and then Harry Potter and then Percy Jackson Lightning Thief, but they were all good books. Would you look at that lineup right there? I read all these books that Ryan chose out for me this week, and it was a thrilling experience. Now we have books that we've read in common. So that's so fun. And I'm actually so glad I did this video so that I could experience Ender's Game, or else I would have never known that it existed or never had read it. And also, all of these books have movies. So now I can go watch the movies. Okay, I'm trying to do an outro moose. You can't bark. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you somewhere else on the internet, like Instagram, book channel, TikTok, something like that. So thanks for being here. I love you so much. Bye.